Welcome to another episode of Behind the Screens here at Haley Marketing, where we get to know some of the team here at Haley. And today we are joined by Jenny Keller Yesilevskiy, I said it right this time, who is one of our digital marketing managers. All right, tell me, what exactly does a digital marketing manager do?
So I am responsible here at Haley to work as a part of our social media, SEO, and pay-per-click advertising team. My specific job role, though, is really in more of the digital advertising space. Yes, I work with clients on social media. Yes, I work on newsletters, email marketing, or blogging. But really, I'm working on a lot of the strategy behind the scenes of what makes really good advertising programs or paid digital ads work and drive results for clients.
You mentioned PPC, and I think people hear that acronym and they think, God, what is that? That sounds kind of overwhelming. That sounds something that like big companies do. Why do staffing firms need to be focusing on PPC, and exactly what will that exactly do for them?
Sure. So PPC comes in a lot of different forms. It can be a display ad. Almost think of it like an image ad that follows you around the internet, or is like a mini advertisement that would be print, but now translated to the digital market. It could be a text-based ad on Google or other search engines, or it could be some type of promoted content. More often than not, people don't even realize that they're seeing an ad. How clients can use this in the staffing industry, and how they can use it to engage with their prospects, clients, candidates, potential talent, is really figure out first, what are your goals? Rather than first focusing on what results you're looking for, what network you want to be, take it a step back, figure out what are you trying to achieve and where are your pain points. And then from there, a digital marketing manager such as myself can help make recommendations that are going to drive good results and help you hit those goals.
There's so much advertising out there on the internet. What can staffing firms do to help themselves stand out in a very crowded marketplace?
The first thing is stop thinking like yourself. That actually is usually the biggest thing that people trip up on. They start thinking like a staffing owner or a recruiter rather than thinking about their end audience. If I'm a candidate, I don't necessarily want to see an ad that just talks about why you're a great company. I want you to show me an ad that really gives me pause, makes me think, and it's something that really speaks to my pain point. Maybe it's I need a new job because I am working a schedule or a shift that doesn't allow me to see my family. Maybe it's I am feeling like I'm just stuck in my career. Maybe it's something where I am wanting to move forward in my career, but just don't feel like I have great opportunities. So stop thinking like yourself, start thinking like your end audience.
That's great advice. Speaking of advice, what do you wish our clients did more of in terms of digital marketing?
I would have to say, actually stop necessarily thinking about all advertising as something that comes out of the advertising or marketing budget. Rather think about it where your goals are and how that aligns. So a really good example would be if your pain point is you're needing really qualified candidates and you need a new volume and you need to be able to reach new people. If you just say, you know what, I'm only able to spend a little bit here or there, that's fine. You can invest what you want. But if you instead realize, you know what, my pain point is a recruiting need. My pain point is something that actually isn't marketing necessarily based. Yes, you use marketing to distribute that message and try to hit your goals, but really it's recruiting challenge. So stop necessarily thinking about it solely as marketing. Instead realize it's simply leveraging a marketing tool to hit a different goal or a different business operation goal. So think about that and then structure a campaign around that.
I like that. All right, you ready for our rapid fire round here where we get to know more about you? I feel like everybody we've interviewed here is from somewhere else other than Buffalo. You're originally from Montana.
Yep.
Who is the most famous person from Montana? Other than you.
Oh, well, of course. I mean, I'm sure everyone would give you a different answer. A lot of people are, familiar with, Sacagawea from, the core discovery.
Okay. We were looking for Evel Knievel on that one.
Oh, no.
Evel Knievel, that's big. That's a big name. I know you're a little bit younger. You might not remember the days of Evel Knievel, but he was big. You play the fiddle.
Yes.
What's the difference between a fiddle and a violin?
It's the style. It's the same instrument. It is usually a very similar setup in terms of strings and things like that, but it is the style.
Interesting. If you could join any band to play the fiddle in, who would it be?
Oh, that's a tough one. I would probably have to say, well, I would never say no to somebody like the Punch Brothers.
Okay. The Punch Brothers.
The Newgrass Bluegrass Band.
We'll look them up. We'll YouTube them. Finally, we interviewed your husband, and I asked him the same question. So in equal time fairness, I'm going to ask it to you as well. What's the best part about working with your husband?
Well, his answer was, I bring him lunch, which I would like to think that there's other benefits as well. I would actually say the biggest probably is the fact that we're just so in sync with a lot of things. You know, when you go home after your day, whether it's good or bad, and, you know, you just kind of want to talk to your spouse about it, you know, he gets it. He gets everything in the sense of, you know, if I'm talking about a particular client or a new innovative idea we're looking to test or things like that, I don't have to explain it because he gets it all, which is great. So, you know, oftentimes it means we take work home because then we're sitting around the dinner table and strategizing and talking about clients, but it's a great benefit.
So you don't zone out like I do when my wife talks to me about her day in the legal. Okay,
Try not to.
That's good. She's Jenny Keller Yesilevskiy, and Jenny, thank you so much for joining us on Behind the Screens today.
Thanks for having me.